Wet wheels. Oliver was puffing down the Little Western branch line with a passenger train. The line runs along the coastline by sandy beaches. At this time of year, people would travel to the branch line to enjoy the seaside. But today was different. It had rained the night before, which made the sandy beach wetter than usual, and a pool of rainwater had flooded the track. Oliver sees that his line is flooded. He tried to stop, but it was too late. He plows into the water, and it almost covered his wheels. Oliver is stranded. Oliver tried to move, but he couldn't. His fire has gone out. Eventually, Douglas arrived and carefully pulled Oliver out of the floodwater. Thank goodness I was nearby, Oliver. Thank you, Douglas. Ugh, I hate wet wheels. It's very uncomfortable. Mike, who was nearby, laughed. Haha, you should be a smaller engine like me. We always stay high and dry, working in the hills and valleys, away from the sea and water. Oliver has been put in the shed where his wheels had been dried up. Then he told the others about what Mike had said. Well, he does have a point, said Duck. They do travel high and stay dry. Even so, Mr. Duck, but however they may encounter water, as there's a nearby stream near the village and the sheds. Oh, almost forgot about that, said Donald. Perhaps that would teach him some sense before it's too late. Meanwhile, Mike was puffing down the line pulling a passenger train. He was so busy thinking about Oliver's encounter that he forgot to look where he was going. He jumped off the track and onto some loose stones, which began to tumble down the hillside. Luckily, Mike is safe, but the rock side blocks a river below. Luckily, Frank was nearby and pulled him back onto the rails. Come on you, Mike, stop messing around here. Let's get you back onto the rails. Ha ha, very funny, Frank. That night, Mike stayed up late telling his friends all about the accident. The others were glad that he was safe. It's a good job that you're alright, said Jock, but what about the river nearby? I'm sure it will be fine, said Mike. After all, it's only a few stones wouldn't hurt. Anyway, what could possibly go wrong? But unbeknownst to them, the blocked river burst its banks, causing water to gush downhill towards the little engine's shed. The engines woke up to a big surprise when they find their shed flooded. Oh no, now we're all gonna have wet wheels, and Oliver is right, it is really uncomfortable. The small controller who was visiting the sheds realized what was happening. I suspect it would have been the river nearby, he said to an engineer. Soon the engineers were sent to clear the river, while the drivers, firemen, and workmen were sent with the shed situation. It takes hours for the water in the shed to go. The next day, Mike met up with Duck and Oliver, and he told them that they had wet wheels too. Oliver smiled. Well, you little engines may work high, but it's not always been dry. Exactly, said Duck, especially when there's a river nearby. Now you and Oliver are even. Don't you agree, Mike? Mike didn't say anything else, and went as red as a signal.